Hi guys, my name is Jaden. Today I'm here with Camryn and Mia, and we are going to be talking about all things Stranger Things 5. So if you haven't seen it yet, spoiler warning, don't watch it. My first question, let's talk about blonde Joe Keery. How we feeling about Joe Keery going blonde?
I kind of think it makes him look like a teenage boy. It's not very cute.
Yeah, I think it aged him, but also makes him look like a little child at the same time.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure is the right look.
Yeah, I actually have a photo pulled up for the viewers. If you can't see, we'll figure that out later. But look at that side-by-side comparison. Brunette is better.
I like the blonde, personally speaking. I think it looks really good. I think it goes with his skin tone. Okay. So recently I've been talking with Emma, and she doesn't even watch the show, and she has a whole bunch of conspiracy theories lined up. So do you guys have, like, a favorite conspiracy theory or something that you've seen that you, like, it sticks out to you?
It's really bad. I still believe in conformity gate. It's really bad. What day is it? The 14th, and I still think it's going to happen. But, my thing is that when I was watching the finale, I was literally thinking to myself, there's no way they're going to defeat Vecna this easily, and life is going to be, yay, rainbows, cupcakes. And then I started watching TikToks because I'm not smart enough to think about it, so I let other people form my opinions. And they all told me what they were thinking, and they're just so smart. And I think that people are saying Vecna won, and that's why there's not gonna be another episode or anything. But I also think that the Duffer Brothers might not just have made a good ending.
Yeah, I really liked all the TikToks that were talking about how Vecna was controlling the narrative, and that's why there were some plot holes. But obviously the last episode came out, and that theory turned out to be fake, and I was kind of disappointed because I was seeing all this stuff on TikTok that was oh, it's gonna be the most fantastic last episode ever, and then it was just so easy, as you said, to defeat Vecna, and I was
well, even in the documentary, they were we saw the Game of Thrones, or was it Lord of the Rings, something like that. Their ending was horrible, and they're we're not doing that. And then they did it, which makes me want to believe that's why Vecna won or whatever. But throughout the entire season 5, they've had to literally spell everything out for their viewers because a lot of people aren't smart enough to catch on. I keep seeing people not realize that Billy was racist. So some people just aren't literacy trained or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't think that the Duffer Brothers could just leave it there and people grasp the concept of it.
I agree. Yeah. We also kind of saw that when Jonathan and Nancy broke up.
Oh my God.
That got me good. That got me really good.
I felt great about it.
Oh.
Do you like Steven, Nancy?
I do, but also I do. Oh. I'm never one to be I'm going to choose myself, because I think that's so stupid. Girl, what? You can be independent and have a boyfriend. Get out of my face. But I also think that it's better, that she did, because she was really I am not. I felt like it was emotional cheating if she went to Steve. Does that make sense?
I liked that she didn't get with Steve. I liked that they kind of wrote that off in the way that they did. Mm-hmm. They were kind of Steve's just not... Because he said before, he was I want 6 little nuggets. And then they made fun of it, which I thought that was kind of...
Yeah.
I like Steve. I just don't like...
Nancy and Steve.
Yeah. I don't know. But it's
as you were talking about the breakup, when I was watching with my family, none of us knew if it actually was a breakup. And then the Duffer Brothers even had to, go on and write an article that was oh, yeah, by the way, this was, an official, they're done. And I was I didn't really get that. It seemed too I don't know. It seemed
it was definitely, I thought it would have been better, honestly, guys, if they died. In that scene, I thought they were gonna die.
Okay, well, that's also because we were told that there were gonna be 5 confirmed deaths.
I know.
And I was boom, 2 off the bat right here, let's go.
Yeah, and then the confirmed deaths were just background characters mostly.
Yeah, there were 2 deaths unless you believe that Elle is alive, which me personally I don't. I think that's just a nice little narrative they tell themselves to be happy. I think that realistically she had to die for the end to be closed off.
I agree.
Yeah. I can also see like I can see both sides, because I've seen like people on like the internet saying like, oh no, like she's alive, here are all the reasons why, but then I've also seen like videos that are like, oh no, she's like, she had to have died. And I'm like, I can believe both of these things. And I think that that's part of what they wanted to leave it up to the viewer to decide.
And I do like how they did that. I thought that was really, like, I feel like you don't get that option a whole lot. I feel like that was a cool contrast, you know?
Yeah. Write your own ending. Yeah. Did you see that it was, I don't know if this is real, but I saw a TikTok that was like, wait, I don't know if we should talk about this, but like it was like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yes,
like, that's the bar that Jeffrey Dahmer was going to.
No, I saw that. There was literally a guy that looked just like him.
I did see that.
And I don't know if they like intentionally did that, but I was like, that's interesting.
After how the ending played out, I don't think they're intentionally smart to do anything.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if you guys seen this, but one of the Duffer brothers, I don't know which one, because to me they're the same. One of them went through a divorce, and the wife was helping write the series.
Yeah, and was for Byler.
Yeah, it was for Byler. Helped write the series, and they got a divorce like around like season 5. I'm assuming like around that time.
Yeah.
And that's when the writing completely shift. Yeah. Which also makes a lot of sense, because in the documentary they're filming like episode 8 of season 5, and they said it wasn't even finished yet. Yeah. The finale, by the way, mind you. Yeah. So I do have a very big feeling that it was like the wife who was behind a lot of the ideas.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
I just found out.
Yeah.
That's really... Maybe they need to figure that one out. I thought the first volume was, like, the best thing I've ever seen. Like, just when it came out, I was like, this is amazing. This is going to be the best season so far.
Just freaking out.
Just because of, like, Will. Like, when they ended it on Will, I was freaking out. I went on TikTok and I scrolled those edits. You best bet. That was the first thing I did.
Him and Harry Potter.
Because, like, it was so... The first volume just, like, was so well written for the most part. And then you get into the second volume and nothing is happening. Like, yes, we get Lucas and Max back together, which was really, really good. I thought that scene was really well done and well acted out. But, like, everything else, like we talked about earlier, like the 5 confirmed deaths, nothing happened with, like, people dying. Mm-hmm. And it was just kind of like, okay, they need to find a way to wrap up every single plot hole that's left in this, because you just opened up so much, like with the wormhole and, you know, Project X or whatever it's called. Like, they just put so much into it, and then nothing really came of it.
Well, I felt like they were also wasting a lot of time, like, and that they were just doing things that they thought the viewers would like, rather than what was good for the show. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, Will coming out to, like, these people he's barely talked to wasn't needed. Yeah. I felt like, again, that scene lacked a lot of emotional depth compared to the way that Robin was seen talking about it. And I have seen, like, behind-the-scenes things of how Robin is talking to the Duffer Brothers about how this is really important to her, that they get it right. And I feel that they kind of missed the mark with Will's. Yeah. And I thought that was another reason why I couldn't connect with it, because those, like, integral moments that you've been building up for the last 5 seasons just plummet down without any of it.
Yeah. And I do feel like, especially because it was the last season, there was so much anticipation, and rightfully so, because all of the other seasons have like there are so many fans of this show. It's so huge. Everyone has, like, such a connection to it. So obviously there was going to be anticipation, and I feel like the Duffer Brothers should have done more with, like, giving fans more.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, it's been out for 10 years, so I started watching it when season 1 had first come out, when it was nothing. And so I was 8 years old. I'm 18 now. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, I've been waiting, like, since I was in the 3rd grade for this to keep coming out, keep watching it, and to see it end the way it did after being so excited for, like, this season made me upset, especially because the Duffer Brothers constantly push the narrative of, it's important that you guys wait for it. Like, everything, like, the longer you guys wait, the better the show will be. Like,
Mhm.
it shouldn't come back to back to back. So I was really excited for it because of that wait, and then I felt like it was left out, like, a lot of things were left out, especially when the directors tell you to pay attention to small little details, and the fans do, and then all of those details are just, like, coincidences.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of stupid.
Yeah, I agree. My thing was, yes, I was very dissatisfied with, like, the overall, like, plot holes. And obviously, I've been waiting for it since I was, like, I think I started watching it late. I think I was, like, 11. But
Yeah, me too.
my thing was, I liked how the ending kind of wrapped up, like, the theme of the show. Like, they were all together.
Yeah. I did
Playing
like that.
D&D, like, and then it went to Holly and her friends. I liked how that was. I was sobbing, like,
Oh,
I cried
yeah.
for, like, I cried, I finished it, I waited an hour, and then I started crying again.
I think the epilogue of, like, how they continued their lives was really important, and the way that Dustin tried to live on Eddie's legacy at graduation, and the way that they finally were like, we're free, we're done, we can move on with our lives, was really incredible to see, especially with the next generation of Holly and her friends. So I did like the way they wrapped up the epilogue. I think my biggest problem with it was how they defeated Vecna.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, watching them all put their books back, especially as class of 2026, made me so sad.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
that really hurt me.
Yeah.
That I think that's also what it is.
Yeah.
Because I'm, like, I've grown up with these people,
Yeah.
and now it's just, like, all of that's over. And,
Yeah, well, like,
I
that,
don't like to think
that
about
end
it.
of an era show, like, it may not be, like, our whole lives, but it does show how, like, we're coming to our end of an era, and we're going to be going off somewhere new soon. I could emotionally connect to these people. Like, I was tearing up, and it really, I was just upset I
Yeah.
didn't see that more.
I agree. Okay.
It was pretty fire.
We good?
Yeah.
Fire.
Fire.